Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys, so a busy day in football today. Lots of NFL. As a matter of fact, that's all I have for you guys, NFL. My promise to try to get these lines out a little bit earlier to you guys. So right now it's about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You guys should have this around, 8:30 or so. That way you don't have to wake up early. Especially, I know it's hard for people in Vegas. Like people say, Bender, dude, I got to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, get this stuff in. Is what it is, right? Sacrifice. But no, I will try to get it out to you guys. I can't always do it, okay? I mean, the most important thing to me above anything else is performance, okay? So, if I'm able to get through it today, I was able to just, come into my office and no one bothered me. Mrs. Wins brought me some tea every once in a while and that was it. So it was a good day, able to just, sit down. I can't do that every day. So sometimes a little bit later, but I always will try. I have 3 plays for you guys today, 9 additional plays in Masterclass. Masterclass, guys, we are on a tear. I don't want to jinx it because I have been known to do that, but we've won 5 straight days in a row, 8-3 yesterday. I guess that would be Friday. Saturday, don't know yet, but looking pretty good. And we're pretty close to the point where we can't lose. So, and it was the highest volume day we've ever had. Look, when I sent out the Masterclass video and email yesterday, I typed up this whole long thing about bankroll management and, on high volume days, because this was a very, very high volume day. We had 18 plays. However, guys, like when you're hunting for value, if it's there, you really have to take advantage of it. And the fortunate thing about yesterday is that I started off with 37 plays. Okay, so 37 plays where I identified value in college. Because I identified so many plays, and we're not going to bet 37 games, what I was able to do is basically go through those games and look at them, not from the standpoint of why should I bet this? I go through and try to find ways not to bet the game. Can I find anything at all that I can not bet this game? And I was able to do that with the majority of them, okay? Some things you might call nitpicking a little bit. I think there was a couple games that I laid off of that did have some value. Of those games, we would have gone 2-1. Not to say we wouldn't have gone 1-2 or 0-3, on another situation. But the games I did find definitely had value, guys, and it's not a bad strategy, especially when you're starting out. I am definitely not recommending. I'll tell you guys straight up, if you're new to sports betting, do not try this ever. Okay, not saying ever, but like for the immediate future, do not try this, guys. Do not bet 18 games, okay? When you first get started, look for 3, 4, 5, maybe cap it at 6 games. And even that's difficult when you first get started, okay? Until you really know for sure that you can identify value, know that you're not walking into these trap lines. Now, I gave out some advice to some people, and I've had people message me back because I've said this on the video a few times, and I'll tell you guys, they're like hooked on this system, okay? And what I said to people is if you're new to sports betting, okay, and you want to track everything, you want to track all your numbers, but if you're new to sports betting, pick your top 5 or 6 games for the day, okay? Rank them. Your absolute, lock of the year, all the way down to, the pick that's like, it's the last pick that you think, it has value. Let's go ahead and bet that, right? You take those plays, and now this is where it gets a little crazy and people are like, no, there's no way I do that. If you're honest about it, guys, I'm telling you, for a new sports bettor, this could be profitable for you. Take your first game, your top game, your can't lose game, cross it out. Yep, you heard me, cross it out. We're not going to bet that. Take your bottom game, cross it out. Here's psychology behind it, guys. Vegas is so good at doing this. I identify trap lines every single day. Often I just steer clear of them. And even more often, we go on the other side and we pick up massive amounts of units, okay? And Vegas is a king at doing this, especially in NFL. So by doing that, guys, what you're ultimately doing is you're getting rid of these obvious trap lines that people do walk into. I mean, even professionals walk into them from time to time. I do occasionally. You get rid of that. Now your bottom play, guys, that's thin value, okay? That was a play where it's like, I want to bet it because there's value and I have FOMO and yada, yada, yada. get rid of it. Okay, now what you're stuck with is picks 2, 3, 4, and 5. You could even do this. Hey, you could not even do 6. You could do 5 plays, and then you'd be left with 2, 3, and 4, right? You go ahead and bet those guys, and here's what you do. You track everything, okay? Track absolutely everything, and you got to be honest about your top play, all right? You track this, guys. Here's what you do. Do it for 6 months. Bet it this way for 6 months, capping your own games. Take game number 1, and you track it still, even though you didn't bet it. Might frustrate you. Hey, you might hit 58% over a few months. Might frustrate you that you're losing money, guys. This is a long-term venture, okay? You go 6 months and you're hitting 55, 56%, 57% maybe on that best game. Green light it, okay? You're a superstar. You're avoiding trap lines. Go ahead and start betting that game. What you're probably going to find is you're probably going to be around probably 48, 50% in that. And I've had people send me, say, dude, look, okay, not after 6 months yet, because we're not quite there. Okay, winning, putting up wins, positive units, hitting in the mid 40% range on their top play. Okay, I've seen it firsthand. So trap lines are a real thing, guys. And that will help you avoid that, okay? Now, if you are avoiding them, add that back in. Now, same thing with the bottom pick. That last pick you've been getting rid of, well, you're going to track that as well, okay? And again, hey, maybe you're hitting 55, 56%. And you're saying, man, this bender guy's cost me money. But I'm not, guys. What I'm doing is I'm setting you up for success in the future. Because if you can go 6 months and you can hit that bottom end one, and you're hitting the middle ones, and you're hitting that top, then you're green light. Go for it, and you can probably start to expand into larger cards. It means you're doing a good job at finding value, and that is what we're doing here. If you get to the 6 month mark and you're winning the bottom one, you're winning your middle ones, and you're losing the top one, all it means is you got to work on finding trap lines better. You have to identify trap lines. If you're winning the top one, okay, you're avoiding trap lines. If you're winning the middle one, you're doing a good job handicapping, and you're losing that bottom one. It means that you're identifying value, but as it starts to get thinner, you're going to have to work on that, okay? This is an excellent exercise for not only avoiding trap lines, becoming profitable, learning how to cap games, and understanding your strengths and weaknesses, okay? You're welcome. Try it, okay? Anyways, guys, Saturday so far, and we had a favorite, okay? We had Ohio. Ohio got it done. It's the only favorite I took all day. I took a lot of dogs yesterday, and I specifically went out of my way, guys, in yesterday's video on Masterclass. I said, when I take college football dogs, you have to bet the money line, okay? We're not talking massive bets. Little sprinkles will do, but you have to bet the money line, and I stressed it. There's just too much value not to, and it doesn't matter to me. I think there's a misconception. This is why I wanted to clear it up. That some people said, well, if you have a +3 dog, I'm betting it. But if you give me like a +10 dog, I don't really bet the money line. Incorrect in college football. Incorrect. I do not care. I'm saying this straight up. I don't care if I give it a +30 underdog, a little 5% sprinkle of money line, 3% sprinkle of money line from your 1 unit play is warranted in college football. So after giving that in passionate speech, Texas Tech +7, straight up winner. Temple +11, straight up winner. Navy +16.5, straight up winner. The people that watched my video yesterday and went money line just for a sprinkle got paid. Okay. All right, guys. On to today. So I have 3 total plays for you guys in Masterclass. Like I said, I have 9 additional plays. I have 2 plays in the night game in Masterclass, and everything's football. So again, guys, you're going to notice if you're newer to the channel, my NFL plays on the surface can appear to be pretty ugly. Okay? They can appear to be pretty ugly, and there's a reason for it. Okay? In NFL, guys, if you're just out there betting the obvious, you're going to get slaughtered. You have to take the ugly plays, okay? Fortune favors the bold, and no more so in a sport like football, and especially in the NFL, guys, where trap lines are prevalent and systems are a must. To bet and win in NFL, I know that's not what people want to hear. I believe you have to have systems, Okay, you cannot just rely solely on, just straight up capping of a game. Okay, which again, you have to do that. You have to go through every single game, top to bottom, look at injuries, do everything, right? Power ratings. But with NFL, it's so difficult that you do need systems. So I'll throw that out there, guys. But bottom line, some of my plays, maybe a little ugly. All right. First off, guys, we are going to go with Houston and Buffalo under 47. Houston, Buffalo under 47. We have steam on the game. 4 system indicators coming in anywhere from 55 to 57% money distribution. Definitely leads towards a story that there is sharp money on the under in this game. Not to mention, the line has dropped a point from opening. Under 47, Houston and Buffalo. Next, guys, we are going to go with Denver and Baltimore over 44. Okay, 3 system indicators on this game. They come in at 55, 60, and 68%. Okay, now you might think, wow, 68%. Why are we not up in 2-unit range? It just doesn't have everything line up. Okay, the 68% super system, it has underperformed a little bit this year. Started to come on better last week. It has underperformed this year, but historically, guys, it has done exceptionally well. Denver and Baltimore over 44. All right. Now this last one, guys, New Orleans and the Giants, we are going to go as well over 41.5. 8 systems on this game, guys. I've gone through this game top to bottom. There's a reason I'm going to go full unit, and I want to tell you guys here that often when I'm going against steam, I maybe drop it down, go half unit. This game has enough value, in my opinion, that we're going to go a full unit on it. We're going against 3 different steam bets on the under. So that's 3 other sharps out there that believe that this game will be an under. I'm not one of them. And not only am I not one of them, I think there's enough value that we go full unit here, guys. Again, I have 8 systems, and I really think this line is just way, way too low. And I understand why, and the surface, the perception is, okay, under. And I think the public's going to be on the under in this game. I have no doubt about it. Over's the play. All right, so follow, fade, whatever you want to do. Masterclass, guys, 9 additional plays, benderwins.com. It is $99 a month, guys. Get you my full card every single day, plus all the Masterclass educational videos, wealth of knowledge, tons of systems, all like the, NFL, we have multiple NFL system videos. If we get it done, fingers crossed, we get it done on Saturday, will be 6 straight winning days and tons of units, tons. So, that's it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day, and bye for now.